Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss pole placement technique with state feedback. Now what does that mean? Here suppose we are having a expression of state space, state equation and output equation. So we know how to get the eigenvalues of the system, how to get the poles of the system, what is the characteristic equation, we all know that. And we know solving the characteristic equation, SI determinant of SI minus A equal to 0, we will get the poles of the system. Now if you want to change the system response, so you need to shift the poles, because we know that location of poles gives the changes in transient response. So if you want to change in the transient behavior, it may be required that you need to change the value of poles. Now if you want to change the value of poles, what you have to do? Whether you have to change the whole system? No. You can design the system such a way that with the same system, adding some more components, you can able to change the value of poles. Okay, so that we are going to see now. So we know that system, the equation, state equation is AX plus BU, and the output equation we write it as CX, right? So if I draw the block diagram of it, what I can do, as there is a dot and a x, so I need an integrator. If this is x, this must be my x dot. Okay. Now this x dot multiplied with a plus bu is giving us x dot. So x dot is basically, if I take this x and if I put it in a matrix of A, and then if I take this over here and here, and if I put a B matrix here, if this is U, so it will be BU, AX plus BU, right? And if I multiply it with C, I will get the output Y. So this is the system, original system. Now what are the poles of the system? The poles of the system is, if I take the value of lambda I minus A, determinant of lambda I minus A, if you solve this, you will get the poles of the system. Now if for any reason you want to change the location of the poles, so whether you have to change all of the A, B, C? No. What you can do, you can take a feedback. You need to put an element, additional element, okay, and you will take the X and you will take it as a feedback element, and you will take this additional element K to change the location of poles. Okay, and then you will add it up over here. So it is K into X. K into X is coming over here. Sometimes it is known as sigma also. So it is coming here, and it is the something R you are putting over here. If you don't put R, if R is 0, only the feedback element is coming over here, that is minus Kx. So if I write, that means this was the original system. So what you are doing, this was the original system. Now if you want to, and it is having a pole, what pole it is having? Lambda I minus A. If you solve lambda I minus A, that will give you the poles. Now if you want to change the pole positions, what you are taking? You are taking taking the same system, only you are adding a element of a matrix of K. It's some constant value depending upon the dimension of this matrix will dependent upon the system matrix. It depends upon the system matrix dimension. Okay, so you will take it and you will put it in this way. So now what changes come in the equation? We are getting that the equation is becoming R minus Kx equal to U. So U, what is U becoming? U is becoming R minus Kx. So if I put this U in this equation 1, putting U in equation 1, so what I am getting? X dot equal to Ax plus B into R minus Kx. So X dot equal to Ax plus BR minus BKX, or X dot equal to A minus BK X plus BR. Okay, so this is the new system equation. This is the new system equation with state feedback. Okay, if you are as you are taking the value of X, this value is state, so as you are feeding it back to the system, so this is called state feedback. So this is basically state feedback. So new equation with state feedback. So now this is your system. So if this is your system, what will be the closed loop poles of this whole system? The poles will be definitely lambda I minus, instead of A, now the system matrix is A minus BK. So this will be 0. So if you solve this, A, B all unknown, only unknown thing is K. So you will get something in form of K matrix. Okay, and as the desired pole is given, suppose desired poles are P1 and P2. So if it is P1 and P2, that means it's a two-dimensional system. So K will also be definitely two-dimensional matrix. So the new system, as per new system, my new pole will be, what is the new pole? Lambda minus P1 into lambda minus P2. This will be the new characteristic equation with the desired pole locations. So that means this and this equation and this equation both are same. So if you equate this equation 2 and this equation 3, you will get, as this part is known, only K is unknown, you will able to solve the value of K. So you will get the K matrix. Okay, and if you get the K matrix, that means you know these element added with the system in form of state feedback will give you the desired closed loop pole. So changing the value of K, you will able to change the pole locations. Okay, so in this way we can able to place poles by virtue of state feedback control. Thank you.